Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. Click the bell icon at the top of the page to get notified when I post a new video. Universal Channeling. Channeling the Conscious Universe. Blossom Goodchild, Channeling the Federation of Light, August 3, 2021. Blossom Goodchild. Hello to you. I tried yesterday to get in touch, yet, it was a no-go. I'm ready to try again today. Are you? Federation of Light. We are indeed Blossom. It is always best to let go when the flow is not flowing and regroup another time. We are aware that you are concerned of the topic of interest being the needles and you felt that might be blocking the energies. Blossom Goodchild. Yes. It is such a delicate matter, and very much depends on where you reside, as to how near the edge it is getting, and so many have questions. Federation of Light. Blossom, dearest soul, and all souls who gather in strength across your planet as the temperature rises in confusion, doubt, and disbelief. We ask that you hold on to your hats. Blossom Goodchild. With respect, I've had 5 hats disintegrate. Federation of Light. Yet, with respect, can you not see, can you not feel the amping up of energies? The amping up of tensions all around you? When we say these are the end times, we do not mean for your planet. We mean for the game to be over. For the newness of life to blossom into fullness once again. We have said it will get worse before it gets better. We have told you that you will need every part of your being to be on call, in order to remain in strength during these times. On your mainstream media, there is little room for truth. Yet, between the network of souls who know the truth, so much is coming about in ways of breakthroughs. If you truly trust us and the words that we offer, then you will know that there is nothing to fear. This, dearest ones, is a divine plan. Blossom Goodchild. And we are all doing our best to hold on to that. Yet, everything is crazy. Nothing makes sense, and many, many souls are so afraid, wondering what lies ahead. Federation of Light. And we tell you, the end of the dark days lie ahead. Blossom Goodchild. And we cannot know when. So, as we become more aware of lockdowns and military etc. and people losing jobs if not vaccinated, it is tricky to hold on to the truth that we know inside. Federation of Light. Yet, you must. For it is necessary for your energy to remain high. One is aware of the law of attraction. It is only when one's vibration is matching that, which one desires, that the desired can manifest. Blossom Goodchild. Then as a planet, we are doomed. Seriously, guys, I totally get what you are saying. Yet, surely you know that down here one either needs to be of saintly material, which turns out to be a bit of a joke now, anyway, or extremely high on drugs in order to remain of a happy disposition. For many who are alone and scared, that just ain't happening. Federation of Light. Then for the ones who are able to hold the frequency, they must do so for those who cannot. The strongest of the strong. Remember this. Now you know why, that this is why, you were chosen, each one. You are here to hold the fort. We tell you this, even though it appears that all is not going according to plan, you must feel the knowing of truth in your hearts that it is. This plan cannot fail, for it is divine. Blossom Goodchild. Tell that to the many people on the planet who are really in trouble with all that is going on. I trust this deep down, little point in hanging on if one doesn't. Federation of Light. Pull out all the stoppers. Fall back into your light and do not venture out of it. Even when your flames are merely flickering, gather strength from who you are. You have to trust the plan. You have to remain trusting the plan. Blossom Goodchild. We don't know the plan. Federation of Light. Yes, you do. You know the darkness has fallen. Blossom Goodchild. So you tell us. Not much evidence. I have said this before. Federation of Light. Then take off your blinkers, Blossom. Blossom Goodchild. Snappy Missy. Federation of Light. So much is out there proving to all that there is a vast awakening taking place. Millions of souls standing for their rights, for their freedom. Millions of souls awakening to the fact that they have been lied to, and controlled by the dark forces. Evidence is all around you. The dark ones have nothing left. Blossom Goodchild. I am not being awkward for the sake of it. Yet, we have been told this before, and then they pull another rabbit out of the hat. Federation of Light. Blossom, we could go round and round in circles. We can only share with you what we know to be truth. The main issue regarding this is your time factor and when big changes will become apparent. Is it not? Blossom Goodchild. Yes. I guess so. Federation of Light. For you, we understand this. From our perspective, the main issue is that you remain in your light. That you keep on keeping on. Shining your lights throughout your planet. Feeling the joy of what is to come, and knowing in truth, that it is to come. Blossom Goodchild. Yes. Some are in a good place and doing so. As well as the global debacle, there are personal, serious personal, huge personal issues that many are having to deal with on top of everything else. Tends to make one internally scream with frustration now and then, we wait, wait. Like many have been doing for 50 years or more. That feels like a long wait, and a long time of trusting. Federation of Light. So, what is your alternative, Blossom? Blossom Goodchild. Now let me see. Drink, drugs, suicide, insanity, giving up, giving in. Nope, there just isn't one. Federation of Light. Correct. There is nothing within your knowing that allows you to let go of the mission you are on. Each one of you knows this by the feeling of this knowing. There are no words to describe this knowing. It simply is. And therefore, due to this knowing, you will keep on keeping on. It is of you to do so. We repeat again, we never said this to be a joyride. Yet, within all of this, we are asking you to find joy, and spread it. We are asking you to smile and beam love. Blossom Goodchild. If you don't wear a mask. Federation of Light. We are asking you to connect with one another through your soul light. Yes. Meditations on a global scale are magnificent tools to anchor in the light. Yet, we suggest within your every breath, you know that you are not alone. Within every breath, know that millions upon millions of you are holding the light. Even when you feel you are failing, you are warriors of light and you cannot fail, will not fail, have not failed. Within every breath, feel the love light flowing through your being and reaching out and connecting up with one another. Say the mantra over and over. Know the power of doing this. Feel the power of doing this. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Friends, 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 one family of light. You say you do not know what the plan is, and we say you do. Feel in your hearts this plan. Feel the time when this wave of love sweeps over your planet through your beings, and changes the way things are, forever. You know this to be true, do you not? Blossom Goodchild. Well, I don't know what exactly it will be like. Federation of Light. Yes. You do. Each one of you. You all know. Yet, it is not until it is upon you that you shall remember your agreements. The time is coming, yes. It is. When you shall experience this changeover of energy. Remove all doubts. Remove all fear. That which is being presented to you is not how it is. The light has won. Remain in this knowledge, for if you do so, what on earth is there to worry about? Go deep within to know this. Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you, each one, know this? Search within until you do know, for it is truth. We spoke of the monoliths, the ley lines, the grid, the crystals, the magnetic fields, the portals, the opening up of your envelopes. Let us speak now of how you all work within this plan. As you imagine all these things communicating with each other, and triggering the next movement, imagine too, the matrix of love light, as if like electricity, connecting from your beings to one another. Imagine that strength. Imagine that feeling. Imagine that love. Blossom Goodchild. Sorry to interrupt. Yet, I have heard from a few that their envelopes have definitely been opened already. Federation of Light. We would say they have had foresight of what is to come. Blossom Goodchild. Yet, it has changed their life forever. Federation of Light. Naturally. Yet, for those souls, there is more to come. Blossom Goodchild. Some feel too, that if/when this wave of love comes, then it will wake many souls up, and therefore, there will not be the need for those more awakened to assist. I may have covered this last time. Federation of Light. Believe us, Blossom, when we say, there will be every need. For feeling and knowing love from this wave, does not mean that one suddenly understands everything that is/will take place. Yes, very much so, there will be a change in one's energy, and one's very soul being. Yet, there will be so much fallout from all that has taken place. All that has been indoctrinated and programmed. Many will find everything so hard to comprehend. There will be so much work to do. Yet, imagine this, there will be no resistance. There will be no power of lesser light telling untruths and dragging one into the mire. Blossom Goodchild. Will there be a divide? Federation of light. For a time, until the truth spreads. This truth will be so much more accessible to each soul, for the wave will touch the heart and soul in such a way that truth can only be recognized. There will be many who repent. Blossom Goodchild. Sounds a bit biblical. Yet, there are many, many, who feel that this event is of biblical nature. Federation of light. Blossom, the nature of this event is of the utmost love. Where one heard it, or read about it, may differ in degrees, and perhaps in lifetimes one has led. Yet, this lifetime, this now, is the happening of it. Imagine this. Know this truth. Blossom Goodchild. I have to ask one more question because so many are inquiring, will those who may be in peril from needles injected be okay once this event takes place? A huge question, I know. Federation of light. We do not wish to ponder greatly on this matter, as you are aware. We wish to keep the energies as high as possible in these communications, especially at this time. Yet, we would say in reply, this is a divine plan. If mountains can be moved by thought and trust and knowing, in a blink of an eye, literally, be moved, do you not think that healing of all ailments can be brought about? Blossom Goodchild. Yes, I do. Federation of light. We rest our case. Blossom Goodchild. Hold the phone a moment. Federation of light. Blossom, suddenly you have 1,000 questions, which we will answer in one. We are not saying to rush out and get needled, not at all, not at all. Yet, a divine plan is divine, and if you know divinity, it cannot falter or choose to pick and choose. Divinity is love for all, each and everyone. Blossom Goodchild. Forgive them, for they know not what they do, springs to mind. Catholic upbringing, sadly. Federation of light. That which is truth, is divine. As your husband keeps saying, Blossom, we got this. Blossom Goodchild. Bless his cotton socks. Bless all our cotton socks. In gratitude. In loving service. I am. Website, blossomgoodchild.com.